Alright, this is a walkthrough of Activity 11-5, adding counters to the system monitor. So we're going to go ahead and start by creating a new counter set right here. So notice that now all of our counters are gone. Nothing is being recorded because we have not defined anything. We're going to right click and we're going to say Add Counters here in the workspace, and it wants us to record physical disk space. You notice here we have many different things, just to show you, from .NET on down, browser service for network browser, all these wonderful different things. And it's at your leisure to do this. This is not going to change anything. The system just records activity. And based upon what kind of information we want to record, we have many different things we can do. So we've selected our object, and we have many different properties we can ask of it to record. So we're now on number 3. We've selected physical disk, and we want to do in number 4, percentage disk read time. And that's where that is, percentage disk read time. This is going to be total for all drives in the system. We could specify, just a particular drive, based upon which disk or volume set. We'll just say C, or we could say C, but we're just going to say total. And this is going to record total disk read time, how often the disk is being hit to read. And we can say add. Okay, so we've now added the counter and it's started to record. The next thing we want to do is we want to look under memory, and we want to note available megabytes. And you notice here percent committed in use, that's going to record actual megabytes that we're using. It's the same source of information via WMI that we're recording from this tab of the Task Manager. It's pulling the same information. It's just here you can get really down into it and record all the available counters, not just the pre-built into Task Manager. There's far more information in here than just what Task Manager records. That's why you use Performance Monitor, to really get down in there and see what's going on. So we have memory available megabytes. We don't really have a count for total. Let's go ahead and say add that. And it wants us to hit the explain button, and this just tells us very briefly what this means. Available megabytes, amount of physical memory that's being used. Pardon me. That's currently being used. So we'll go ahead and close that, and we've added it. Next counter we want to add is under network interfaces. Notice we've changed what we're recording here, and it wants us to record all counters. So everything in here, notice it's grayed out, and we're recording it for our NIC for the server. And we say add, and suddenly we have all these counters, everything. So you can see that we can really add as many as we want. If we view the histogram view, you'll notice we have a few things that we see and a lot of things we don't. This is total bandwidth, current available bandwidth. If we were running a lot of network I/O, this would be dipping up and down. This is static because it's set for 100 megabits. This would be going up and down because this is actual usage and how much available bandwidth is left. So you can see that there's a lot you can record with this. One thing that's also interesting is you can do save as, which we'll cover in the next one. This concludes our walkthrough of Activity 11-5, adding counters to System Monitor.